As far as parents, we feel as though they should encourage their children to self-educate themselves and be involved with their interactions with the school. So if they have a problem in the class or if they're doing a good job, then the parent should be able to recognize that, have a relationship with not just the student but the teacher as well.
So that's one thing that we've seen a lot of many times when we're in school. The kids who excel in classes are the kids who have their parents' support behind them. A lot of times it's a lot harder to do well in school when you don't have that support system. So that's one thing that we want to encourage parents to do, to encourage your kids to educate themselves and encourage them in school. Although it shouldn't be the only thing they rely on, but that's the basics and that's where you begin.
Not only students are affected by education, but also parents, because throughout their lives, all of us gain more knowledge through personal experience, and this allows us to better perform tasks in our lives. And so parents, based on the multiple intelligences, parents can figure out what type of intelligence there are in order to look for a better job that suits that intelligence, instead of just performing a job where they don't really seem to have interest in it.
Parents, if you have a good relationship with your kids and you know them well and you're able to figure out what way they are able to learn better, you can help them out in school by letting the teacher know that they learn better in a certain way.
Another thing, parents, students aren't the only ones that can educate themselves. You can educate yourself. You can educate yourself on how to help your kids learn better, or how to help your kids in school, or just in life in general. So that's another thing. We're not just limiting this to students. Students aren't the only ones that need to educate themselves. It's everybody. It's teachers educating themselves on new ways to teach using technology, like the smart boards, YouTube, just different technology resources that we have, and parents educating themselves about how to be better parents, how to encourage their children to learn. So that's another thing. We're not just saying students are the only ones that need to educate themselves. It's everybody as a whole.